Peace and blessings, goddesses and gods. So, in this Womb Goddess video, I wanted to talk to you about ovulation. I love it, love it, love it. Ovulation magic. So, I'm going to talk to you about a couple ways that you can use your ovulation time. If you are in a place, and I kind of talked about this before, I want to kind of expand on what I'm doing. So if you're in a place where you are not in a space of creating life, children, you can go ahead and you can use this ovulation energy to help you connect in all kind of ways. So one of the ways that I use ovulation energy is to connect with my ancestors. I talked about this before in a previous video, and also I think on a radio show, Blog Talk Radio or something like that. But one of the things that I use ovulation energy for is to do shadow work, because if you think about ovulation energy, it's very creative. It's fire, it's heat, and it can kind of like burn it up. So I have used this in the past to take that energy, that sexual energy, that ovulation energy, that fire to create life, those eggs, that newness to kind of take away. So you think about like a head cleanse and how the new egg kind of clear out your head. So that's still the kind of concept of taking this egg and clearing yourself out. So that's specifically just dealing with that ovulation energy. You can also use this time of ovulation to really just for divine inspiration, whatever thoughts that you're getting, whatever ideas that you get. Recently, it dropped in my spirit to create the circle of compassion, doing that type of altar work and really expanding on that beyond that. That came during my ovulation time, and also some other work that I want to do around sacred blood time. And expanding on that. So those ideas came during my ovulation time, and the ovulation time just feels so magical to me because I just feel so creative and so inspired. So I always think about how I want to take this energy and I want to bring it to the earth. I want to take it and I want to use it and I want to see it. How is this going to look for me? How is this going to work? Or you can also use this energy to follow up on your intentions from your sacred blood time. So kind of like this, your sacred blood time is the new moon, right? So you planted those seeds. You can use the ovulation energy, which is creative inspiration. Your energy is up in that this time of your cycle. So you can use that to go back, look at your sacred blood intentions, and you can use that to, okay, I want to work on this specifically. And you can also use it to think about, oh, you know what, I don't think that's working. So I kind of want to, I want to go ahead and let that idea go. So we're using our cycle in a way that you kind of do that through the new moon. But no matter what stage of the moon, you always have your energy. You are source. You are cyclical. You are powerful in your own right through your womb energies. So no matter what, however this day of the week, what moon phase, you are still your own cycle. You are universe. You are source. So you could use your own cycle in that way to help you to create in your life, to change things, to transform, to do your magical workings. That's the other thing as far as your ovulation energy. You could use that energy then to do your root work, your spell work, however you call it, your craft work, what I call it, because it's inspiration, it's divine inspiration, it's creative. This is also a good time to connect with your ancestors, because as that egg go and it drops down in that fallopian tube, you could just connect, and you could just connect to the oneness of just the universe, the oneness of your ancestors, the oneness of the world, connecting and just connecting and just connecting and using that energy. That's what I did last night, and I feel absolutely amazing. I was doing work around being one with the earth, being one with my body, and as that egg was dropping into my fallopian tubes, I connected with my ancestors and prayed deep into my heart space about, just eliminating some things. I use that energy to do shadow work, even though this is the waxing moon, and it worked. It was divine prayer. So that prayer came deep from my heart center, with binding up karmic ties across time and space. I connected with my grandmother, I connected with my mom. This is all through ancestral energy amplified through my ovulation time. And then just connecting with universe, connecting with Mama Earth, being one with the earth, being one with my body. This is a time of divine creation. So everything was really amplified for me. And I just felt so magical this weekend, so magical. When you are just allowing yourself to be in a flow of your cycle, it's so beautiful. It's so wonderful. So I use that energy to create things. I use that energy, just ideas that I got in regards to my practice, my personal practice, and how I want to serve the world. I use that to do some shadow work. And it's just hot and it's magical. It's powerful and it's just creation, pure creative energy. So those are a couple ways you could think about how you want to use your ovulation energy. I find that it has been beautiful to work with regards to burning stuff up, meaning shadow work for me. And also just the inspiration that I come. Sometimes it's just I feel artsy. I just want to go ahead and grab my brush and I just want to grab a canvas. I want to paint or I want to color or I want to write or create different sessions or I just use that. So I just let the ideas just float in. They just come so much more easier during my ovulation time. And, and just however it looks for you, play around with it, enjoy it. This is your sacred cycle and it does not matter. I just happen to bleed near the new moon and I ovulate during a waxing moon. So my cycle is lined up. So it's amplified for me in that I have the ovulation, then I also have the waxing. But, it's just we have all of our spiritual allies. We have the days of the week. We have the cycles in the universe. We have our own cycle. But one thing for certain, despite whatever's going on in the universal energies and all that, we have our own womb, our own cycle to work with. No matter what season, what day of the week, it's ours. It's ours. It's ours. And our ancestral energy is so powerful. So thank you for witnessing me. I hope that this benefits you. If it does, please like it, share it, go ahead, sign up for my YouTube because I'm going to be continuously putting out videos on how we can further connect to our ovulation energy, how we can create, just from our womb energies and really using that as women to set goals, look at our goals, bring this to life. Bring our womb power to our life. So remember that you can do this. I witness you in love and light. Womb blessings to you. Ancestral blessings to you. Goddess blessings to you. And as always, you can find me at internetdo.com for your ancestral and your womb readings. Take care.